Welcome to a Bonzai session set up to go over card sorting and how it will be used to help build out your intranet. So without further ado, let's jump in. We'll go through part of the infrastructure architecture activities related to card sorting. In particular, the inputs and outputs needed to have one run and how it can be useful for building out your new Bonzai intranet. Card sorting is a well-established research technique for discovering how people understand and categorize information. You can use card sorting results to group and label your intranet content in a way that makes the most sense to your audience. It involves creating a set of cards that each represent a concept or item and asking people to group the cards in a way that makes sense to them. Now, one of the assumptions coming into a card sort is that you've completed your content audit. The audit is geared towards getting a point-in-time snapshot of what your intranet looks like currently. So essentially, it's only good on the day you took the audit, and as soon as you move away from that date, the audit becomes less and less reflective of reality, which is just the nature of how changing data works. So really what we're trying to accomplish here is to itemize the types of content you have, and ideally to try to capture whether the content being shown is really still relevant. And if it is, does it need to be tweaked before getting moved to the new intranet? The card sort then takes that content audited information and gives an idea from the end user perspective how they think of content. We want to get end users to help organize your content to come up with a logical structure and can accomplish this using the card sorting exercise. To do this, we will need to solicit some feedback from them, which will give us a draft of a site structure. This will be our first cut of a new logical organization of your content and what it could look like. We'll need to look at who to engage in a card sorting activity. Since one of the goals of card sorting is to get inside the minds of the people you design for, take time to establish, recruit, and manage participants that will give you the most true-to-life data. And while we recommend having a good size of participants, keep in mind that the more you have completing your card sort, the potential for more complexity in your analysis increases as well. So what we do is give people a number of cards, and it may sound like a lot, but give them around 50 cards to look at and sort. It comes from an exercise that was traditionally done in person, where you gave people a set of cards that may have been sticky notes. They'd then have to place them on a wall under a heading that made sense to them. That process still works, but we now use a digital tool to do this called Optimal Sort, where people do this virtually. You then have a number of people go through this exercise where they are provided a link that'll take them between 10 to 15 minutes to do. On the left side of the screen, they will see a list of cards. Each of the cards will correspond to a piece of content that came out of your content audit. On the right side, you'll see a list of categories that we start with. We want to make sure that people think about your information in the same way we're thinking about it. We then want to identify any outliers from the results and figure out if we need to add another category or not. You then ask people to drag a card into a category bucket that makes the most sense to them on the right-hand side. And then out of this, as mentioned earlier, it will give us a sense of what our first draft of our site structure may look like. And in doing this exercise, we're testing our model to ensure that your employees are thinking the same way we are in relation to this structured information. In terms of preparing, we have a list of cards that you can look through that are fairly generic to begin with, as they apply across most industries, like having a budget piece of information somewhere on the internet could be a card. Others can be things that we grab from your site during the walkthrough, where we may have noticed a few company-specific cards that we wanted to reflect in this exercise. You'll have to beforehand pick the cards that are most relevant to your organization to include in the card sorting list. You can also suggest some cards once you have reviewed the list. If you notice any gaps for content that you deem are critical to your staff, we'll add them so they can be tested. In addition to those cards, we also have the categories to choose from to use as potential headings to drop those cards under. They don't have to be correct right out of the gate and can be adjusted later for your use on your intranet. We just need some to have the card sort tell us if we're on the right track or not. So something like including an About Me category and the card sort can tell us if people are utilizing that category at all, or should it be dropped. Or perhaps the results will show us there is some confusion around the label picked, which may need to be adjusted. We have a document that we'll send that will work you through all the kinds of decisions that are required that you can send back to us once completed. At that point, we'll set it up for you within the tool and send you a link which you will be able to preview that exercise before we send it out to people. Once you review the exercise, feel free to ask questions around it. If something isn't clear or needs to be tweaked, we can do that before we actually send it out to people outside of the project. So once we finish sending out the card sort and get results back, we'll take that and feed it into the preliminary site structure that will start introducing what the second level sites are to organize that content. It'll start to look something like this, which would be the first cut that we'd then work with you to make sure that what came out of the card sort as a structure makes sense or not. And once that draft has been reviewed and revised, we'll validate that using what's called a tree test, which we'll talk about in a later video. So that wraps up this session on card sorts. This should hopefully give you an idea of how you can use it to help organize your content in such a way that you can produce a new site structure from it. If you have any questions regarding any of the topics discussed in this video, please contact your assigned Customer Success Manager, and they will be able to help you with any further information that you might need regarding the topics we've discussed today. Thank you very much for listening to this video, and we will see you on our next training session. Have a great day.